Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Virtue's Last Reward, episode 44. Okay, I thought this was a good opportunity to kind of go through each of our characters and kind of talk about what we know about them. Let's start with Clover and Alice. Now, we know that Clover met Alice very quickly after the events of 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. And we know that Alice, working for an organisation to infiltrate Zero's next nonary game, essentially. I feel like that... It's been a long time since we looked at Alice's story. So I guess we'll move on pretty quick before I realise that I don't have much to say about it. But that's essentially... They're kind of infiltrating this nonary game. Dio is a clone of somebody called Brother, I think, who is the head of a cult, and he is also infiltrating this nonary game. In fact, we now know that Dio is responsible for the death of the old woman at the very start, who I suspect is Akane. Who else do we not know about? Okay, cool. Well, we'll get back to Quark and Temioji, but also, Dio is also responsible for all the bombs that have been planted during the nonary game. And that's part of the plan. Infiltrate this nonary game and blow it up from the inside. Let's move on to Quark and Temioji. Temioji, we suspect may be an older Junpei, because he has a connection to Akane. Akane, who might be the old woman from the very beginning. And if that's true, very interesting implications, because it seems like if it is Akane, she is working with the Zero for this game, potentially. Crazy if true. And also is the potential mother of Kay. Kay, the one in the suit of armor that we've not seen the face of for all this time. During the last part of this timeline, of Kay's timeline, we actually saw his face, and he looks exactly like Sigma, which is weird. So does that mean that Sigma is connected to Zero somehow? Because why would Kay have Sigma's face? Is Kay a clone of Sigma? I mean, what else could this mean? That is the last thing that we saw. We also know that Kay was responsible in the last timeline for at least killing Dio. Maybe responsible for killing Alice and Clover as not Clover, Luna. We don't know anything about Luna yet, I don't think. I think there was some suggestion that she was a serial killer, but I don't know about that. Also, a couple of things. Kay, as I said, killed Dio in the last timeline. Potentially killed Alice and Luna. We don't know why. Also, Quark and Temioji went missing in the last timeline. We don't know where they went. Oh no, not Quark. Temioji and Phi went missing, didn't they? We don't know why. The other thing is, Kay broke the bracelet that would have enabled... Oh no, it was Temioji and somebody. I just remembered that Phi was at the end of the last one as well. Regardless, it's okay. We also had an antidote to the poison that the bracelets inject. You have like a muscle relaxant and then something that kills you. Maybe it's just all muscle relaxant and it kind of fucks with your rib cage so you can't breathe and then you die. Oh, I know. There's like a thing that knocks you unconscious and then a muscle relaxant or something that kills you. We found an antidote to that and then we gave it to Phi. Anyway. Anything else we need to touch on? I don't think so. Other than the Phi is also aware of all the different timelines. I think that's everything. So we're going to dive back into this betrayal and ally choice here. And instead of choosing betray, we're going to choose ally and see what happens. Let's do that. Alrighty. Yep. Skip, skip, skip. Ally. Vote has been recorded, please wait. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen. He's going to betray us, isn't he? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so K is out. Is he going to leave, though? Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points. Thank you for your participation. What? So you did indeed choose ally. You tricked me. I apologize. Sigma! You fucking idiot! Now K's got 9 points thanks to your stupid ass. But he's not gonna just leave us. I apologize for taking further advantage of your trust, but I will be leaving. What? Before we could react, K slipped past us with speed and agility that belied his size. In the blink of an eye, he was standing in front of the number 9 door. K! God damn it! Wait, you son of a bitch! He didn't give any sign that he'd heard Dio, just grabbed the lever and pulled it down. Bada boom! It's a very Zelda noise, that, isn't it? Oh no! Is K going to escape? The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds. Why did you do it? I trusted you, K. I trusted you, K? The answer is obvious. 2. Excuse me. 3. People have already been murdered. 3. Oh, I see, because of the woman at the very start. If I remain, I place myself in greater danger. A simple decision, really. I'm sure you would have done. God damn it, Kay. I apologize. I do intend to contact the police as soon as I've escaped. Now then. Kay! Wait! He didn't even turn around. Just thought maybe we'd seen that before, could skip that little bit. The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door has been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay. Will it just end here, or is there another bit? He's gone. Damn it. This is all your fault, Sigma. There's no point blaming him now. Yeah, it's not like we can open that door again. It's not like we can open that door again. Ugh, damn it! No, this isn't right. This can't be right. We stood there in silence, staring at the door. The only exit to the outside world now closed forever. Our only chance of escape now was to hope Kay would keep his word and contact the police. Alice, Luna, the old woman? Who had killed them? And where had Quark gone? There were questions we still hadn't answered, but we'd plenty of time now. Perhaps we still would. Okay, is that the end? Game over. Easy. Okay, cool. Okay. So save. So that's a dead end. So I'm guessing this must be a dead end as well, right? So if we open this one now, where did Alice go? And then there's this one that hasn't been unlocked yet. 5 minutes of life. Oh, I see. That's when we had the anesthetic, when the bracelet injected us. Let's have a look at this one. So is this going to be somewhere else other than the garden? No one here. Huh. Damn. Where did she go? Then suddenly the world shifted. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then just as I'd begun to adjust, it was gone. As if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Bee garden, right? Might as well try the garden. That's where she normally is. I set off at a dead run. Blue door. Oh, I can skip it. Cool. Phi, Quark, and K search this place. Shit. Empty. She's not here. We need to find her quick or she's going to do something bad. If what I just saw was a vision of the future... I mean, she's in the crew quarters there, right? I've got to hurry. I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. Okay. So, have we missed our window to find her? And she's just going to be dead now? Or do we just need to go straight to the crew quarters? Crew quarters, and then she's dead. Okay. It's all the same. So... let's try and see if we can save her. Maybe it's not possible because there's not a... I feel like there would be a branch here if it was possible. Let's find out. Okay, so... crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah. Yeah! That has to be it! Open the Sith lock on VLR. Okay, cool. I set off at a dead run. Awesome. Just straight to the crew quarters. So, are we going to find her before she's killed? We're going to find the killer. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number room. I made straight for the door. Let's start again. I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Oh. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Alice. So you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned toward mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something. What are you doing here? It's okay. I'm just here to help you. Help me? What do you mean? Just let go of the scalpel. No. I need it to get this bracelet off. Huh? Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to... Well, there she is. Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest. No! Let me go! I have to do this. I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die. Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. I'm so glad that the panting came over from the first game. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I'd apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my right hand. No, my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something! There was a moment of terror before I realised she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit. What am I supposed to do now? Oh man. Maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary. Oh, I see, yeah. Like a buoy in the water would lift you up. Alright. Please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The ADAM has finished scanning Alice. What did it say? Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6. Fired called everyone else back after I'd brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke. Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though. No. No! Oh, Alice. I don't want you to die. Please! Please don't die. I don't want to be alone. Don't die! Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably. This is awkward. Oh, we had seen this. Okay, cool, we can skip it. Alright, what had just been said there? She'll just be sleeping with Quark. Okay, cool, that's fine. Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky man you are. What? You two are going to be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are going to be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now. Are you saying I'm going to choose Betray? If you do, you'll get what you need to escape. You bastard. There's no way I'd do that. Is that so? Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner. And she'll be in the AB room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna. Well... Actually, I was planning to let you make the decision. See? And told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself. Shut up. What? If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct? Nope, doesn't work like that. Why not? Here, take a look at this. I pulled the scrap of paper we'd found out of my pocket. Huh? What's this? We found it when we went to the archives. There wasn't anything like this in the pantry. Nothing in the garden either. I guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here are some AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalised. We know this. And then in other words, one person out of every colour group of 3 has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't abstain. That means either Dio or Temioji is going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous. So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks Betray... Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I going to choose Betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen if, to her if I did that? Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalised, just like when you break the rules. I wouldn't put it past you. What? Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm going to be in that room too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm going to have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're going to be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma? Yeah, thanks. That's a relief. Exactly. There's no way he could overpower me and press the button that he wants to and then they die. That couldn't happen. Oh man. Everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do? Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident. What do you mean accident? Oh. Temioji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it? Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Forget about it. Alright, should we go? 5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go. What? You're staying too? Yeah. If something does happen, Clover might need a hand. Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round. Are you saying that you trust me? Yes. Even though I have 6 BP? Yes. Whoa, 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 are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP? I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me. How can you know that? I just know, I guess. You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you? Had something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring? I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team. Good. We're counting on you. Gah. I've had enough of this bullshit. 4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Come on. We need to hurry.
Alright, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course. We promise. With that, we were off. I thought I smelled something, but I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back for the warehouse at a dead run. Warehouse A. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open AB gate. I'm gonna open my AB gate. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. You already opened one earlier. Then only you and I remain. Right. Okay, let's go. Two more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Alright. So we're going to do ally, right? Let's have a look at our flowchart. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that this one would lead to a general solution. Cool. 2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote? No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair. Of course. I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke. Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? Huh? There's something white on it. White? There's what? Ugh. What the fuck is that? Okay, well, I can explain. What the hell is this? For the first time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. Is that where she cut me? For a moment I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something else, if you know what I mean. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. Oh my, what? It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. Am I a fucking robot? But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that. Are you alright? Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it. Really? That I've not bothered to clean, I just had some milk on my hand. Yeah. But just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong. My head was spinning. Sigma. Oh man. I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay? 30 seconds remain until polling closes. There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that. So hang on. Okay, if I'm not really the Sigma I think I am, is K actually Sigma and I'm a clone of K? Is that what's happening here? Why would it be some weird spunk on my hand and not blood? There was no way I could forget about something like that. 10 seconds remain until the Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Ally. Vote has been recorded, please wait. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now closing. Opening. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did. So, you chose Ally after all? Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white fluid. Do you want to go see the results? Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching, and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood. Could it? No. That was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. And I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of my life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time I bled red, like any other human being. Like any other human being. So why was it this time it was white? What the hell is happening to me? Is he ill? Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results. Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen. Bum 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 bum. Let's have a look. Ally, awesome. 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 Okay. Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points. Bum 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 bum. This is incredible! Look! Everyone voted ally! You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Temioji and Dio voted ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess. We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you both chose ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then, thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you alright?
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make a pass at Luna and get shot down?
No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is, a joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. There they go. The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gate as many times as we want to. Then that means...
we can play the AB game as many times as we like. Right?
Hey, Zero's Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colours get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. Yeah. Right, sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colours and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out toward him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
Huh. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colours are different.
Right. You're a cyan and I'm a magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo? So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although I guess we don't know what colours they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes, Phi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. There they were. Each one had a box, just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there could be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colours would have to be red, green and blue.
Right.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then. Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here. What will you two do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something.
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen.
Uh-oh.
I think we're in trouble. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed. Whoa. Hold on. A private talk. What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise, it's nothing.
Fine. Whatever. See if I care. Theo tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Temioji and Kay quickly followed. In only moments, all three had disappeared. So, what was it that you wanted to talk about? And I guess we'll end it there on this episode of Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this part of Virtue's Last Reward, and we'll find out next time what Luna wants to talk to us about, and I'm pretty sure I've got a good idea what she's going to want to talk to us about. It's something about the jizz on our hand. So I'll see you next time. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Yep.